Hi guys, welcome back to the Marshall Variety Channel. We're back again 2 seconds after we just filmed the last one.
We swapped sides because we wanted to live on the
edge.
edge.
Live on the edge a little bit as well. Give my neck a bit of a rest. So hi everybody, this is going to be way more of a conversational video. We've got nothing to show you in this one. We just want to talk about general life updates.
Shrinking weight loss.
Yes, because as of a week ago, we are now both on a diet. I bet you're all like, I wish I could add like a yay sound effect in.
Yeah, I suppose it is called a diet, but I don't feel we're certainly not depriving ourselves of anything.
Yes, we're using a very interesting app. If my mother would like to tell you about it.
Oh, everybody uses it. I think my fitness pal it is counting calories. Jake is just calorie counting. I'm calorie counting and intermittent fasting. I am, because I done it before and I was very, very successful on it. I've only done 2 or 3 days fasting this week because I haven't been very well. I'm bad since my birthday of 9. So, but from my next weigh in now, I will do the proper intermittent fasting every single day and the calorie counting.
But even without the intermittent fasting, the results of our first week, we'll tell you about the whole what we're doing. Yeah. But the first week, I lost 5.2.
And I lost 4.
So we're very, very happy and very excited about that.
Like I said, we've been having curries and rice. Well,
I've been having white bread, one crisps, one chocolate a day.
Crisps and chocolate. We've been having what we want, as long as you stay within your calories. But the main thing is
bacon
to be
with
deficient,
fat on.
to be a tiny bit, to be under.
You put in your height and your weight, and it gives you the amount of calories you should have every day to lose 1 pound a week.
Yeah,
obviously, I lost more than that. I am allowed to have 2,880 something, so I'm usually having about 2,500, 2,600.
And I have 1,000.
And I'm leaving 3 to 5 a day.
1,700 and something mine was, and I usually have about in between 14 and 15. But if we want more, we can have more. We're not doing it deliberately. Exactly. It's just we're having what we want. If we don't
like yesterday, I had every single calorie. I had 3 left.
But that's the only day
That's the only day I've done it. But it doesn't matter if I did it. But it didn't matter if I did it every single day. That's what's so good about it. I've told a few of you about it in the shop, and none of you seem to know what it is. What you do is you go onto your food diary when you download the app, and you scan the barcodes of all the food you do, and then you put in the amount you have. You do have to weigh a lot of things. You know, it's time consuming, but it's worth it.
Well, not for you then, because I do it.
I do think it is time consuming though, having to weigh everything. Like you've got to spend an extra half hour making your food. But most people, if you've got an hour to make food, you've got an hour and a half to make food.
But
you know what I mean?
Stuff, if there's only 100 grams in the pack, then you know the pack.
Sometimes it'll come up, if it's like a pack of ham, it'll say 1 slice, but not everything scans ideally. Sometimes you have to be a bit mathy about it and convert it and stuff. But you can do that on the internet if you don't understand how to convert and all that kind of thing. So there's plenty of opportunities available. You can also put the amount of water you're drinking and things like that. I'm just doing the food. I'm not putting the weight in either.
Just loads of things that just steps.
But once I go down the stone, I'm going to re-enter it and see if it lowers my calories, because I feel like the more weight I lose, the less calories I can have.
They'll go down anyway. I put my new weight in this week.
I don't know what to do it. You'll have to show me.
Yeah, on the progress bit it is.
But yeah, it's fantastic, and it doesn't even feel like we're on a diet. I'm really, really enjoying it. Like yesterday, I had 2 burgers in crusty rolls, a bowl full of herby buttery potatoes, and a pot of coleslaw. And it was about 1,000 calories, but I can have it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't feel any heavier. I feel lighter. Do you know what I mean? And I'm really, really, really enjoying it. Because I said to you, didn't I, before we started, I was like, the only thing I think I would ever do now is calorie counting, because it's the only thing that doesn't restrict you from having things. Like if you start Slimming Real Weight Watchers, yes, they're excellent. Yes, they work. But you have to have so much self-discipline. And because you can't have white bread no matter what. You can't do this, you can't do that. But on calorie counting, a slice of thick white bread from Braces is 114.
Once you've had your 15,
that's
20
nothing.
sins, that's it. You can't have anything else. But if
exactly.
you had a pack to crisps and you still want that bar of chocolate, which would take you over your daily sins, you can have it.
Yeah.
If you've got calories you can have it.
And if you're feeling really naughty and you want a second pack of crisps later in the night, you can.
Yeah, well, we won't do it often, but if we want them, if we need them, like me, my time of the month, that's when I always want something extra, which is now. So I had a pack of crisps this morning, but no doubt I'll have another packet tonight if I want. Not if I want them, if I need them. Do you know what I mean? Or if I want that little whisper bar.
It's the freedom is what's so good about it. That's what I need. I need to have the freedom, otherwise I can't stick to something.
No.
And that's me admitting I've got no willpower, which I don't.
Yes.
But that's okay. But I'm feeling really positive.
Really positive.
But the reason this was kick-started is because I finally found something that resonated with me career-wise. So I graduated from university in July 2018. I did a maths degree, for all those who don't know. And but the majority of things in the industry never really excited me, interested me, and I was like, no. And everything I've researched, and I just wasn't into it. I don't want to teach, nothing like that. Like perhaps tutor on the side, but that's literally it. And I've been working in Poundland, as all of you know, and had a great time there. And it's been really, really good to get some work experience to add to my CV. That's the reason I applied there in the first place, is because I really wanted to get into a proper, down-to-earth working environment before going into something professional. Because I feel like that gives you a lot of insight into what working with a team is like and all that kind of thing. And following orders and all that kind of stuff. And I found this career path called an actuary, which is like a statistical analyst kind of thing. And statistics is like maths and statistics are like my thing. That's what I absolutely love. And I've been kind of put off the idea since because of another interesting opportunity that's come along. But it was a very, very intense career path. Like you have to pay to do 10 exams, and if you don't log your work experience by the end of the year, you get fined £200, and like absolutely expensive. Mental. But the majority of firms prefer you to have a 2-1, which I didn't get a 2-1 in my degree. So I said, even though that they would still accept my application, and perhaps I could even get an interview, I don't see the point of putting so much money into trying to take exams for something I won't be accepted for because of my degree anyway. So I've been kind of off on that idea. But our neighbour, who is very, 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 very prestigious, very successful in the data science world, and he does statistics and things as well. Hi, Jeff. I'm sure you or your mother is watching this right now. So thank you so much. You have no idea how much you've helped me over the last couple of days, and probably going forward as well. And he got me into the idea of learning a new programming language. I'll get into my history of programming in a second. And then pursuing that as a career path. Like you said, you should learn a new programming language. Because I have experience with a statistical package. I've used that in uni. And that's something I can do. But in university, we did a programming course in the first year. And it was so badly taught. Like it was almost pitched at a level where you'd have to have used some sort of programming before, or like they were supposed to be teaching it from scratch, but they weren't. They just made you buy a £36 book, and then went on a tangent about something completely different in the lectures, which I absolutely hated. Anybody who did XX 101 with me and went to my uni will know what I'm talking about. But and that put me off the idea of programming for good. Like I used the Statsy statistical package, and no, you're still in this, don't move it. That stuff is fine because it's not programming heavy. You just input the data and you do things with the data. But he got me into this new language called Python, which I'm currently doing a course on, which I actually think is very, very interesting. I'm really enjoying it so far. And it shows that when you're taught properly and you can grasp something properly, the world's your oyster, really. And obviously you need to have that natural aptitude to be able to do it. But I'm really enjoying the course so far, and I think I could end up being successful in getting used to the programming language. And he's also got me to the idea of reading some self-help books, you know, identifying my strengths, my weaknesses, focusing on the strengths, adding those to the CV. He's done amazing, amazing things for me. And he's recently got me to the idea of getting into an apprenticeship, which I think is what I'm ultimately going to go for. One of the ones where you earn and you learn at the same time. So you're taught how to use all the programming languages, and then you apply them in real life with the statistics office. And the Office of National Statistics is in Newport, so it's quite close to where we live. And they do loads of apprenticeship schemes there, and it's so interesting. So that's what I'm going to go for. I finally have figured something out, which I was elated when I finally got into the idea of doing something with my degree, because it's at the point where I am ready now. Do you know what I mean? I needed those like 9 months. I've been out of uni, and I needed that time to just relax, because uni was very, very hard for me mentally. And I'm going to make a video on that. If you guys are interested in a video on my experience with uni, it's going to be quite heavy, quite dark, but I think it could help a lot of people, because I can tell coping strategies I used and all that kind of thing.
It's a very lonely world, uni. You've got all your friends around you, and you think, oh my God, it's wonderful, but it's very, very lonely.
You need to understand that you are on your own.
It's very lonely as well.
And no one can help you, really. Like, obviously,
you could be sat there with 20 people around you. You feel alone. It's very because we went through it with him, obviously.
Oh yeah, you might make a cameo.
But he came through the other end, and
I got a 2-2 in the end, and I was very, very impressed about that, and I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. But what I should have done is file for mitigating circumstances. I wish I did that, because mental health is a thing, but I think you've got to have proof though, and I didn't have proof, did I?
Well, you did. You had about 40 breakdowns, but I mean, they didn't see that, did they?
No, and that's the be all end all. But anyway, really interested in this career path now, data science,
That's why I
statistics in
meant to
particular.
have not so much time to, you know, we always do YouTube, but not as much at the minute.
I'm reading books and I'm learning programming right now.
Got to do.
Like once we finish filming this, I'm going to go back upstairs and continue reading the self-help book and get back into the programming again. Like I've got so much to do, courses to take.
And with me, now I'm not caring anymore. I fancy to change, so I'm not too caring now. I am looking to go back into retail again because that's where my passion is. That's what I always loved. So any part-time jobs, let me know in the retail industry around where we live.
Definitely.
So just a little update, guys, really on
and that's what inspired me to get on a diet, because if I'm going to be in a corporate-y kind of job,
and you want suits and ties,
suits and all that kind of thing, formal attire.
When you're big, you can't just walk into any old store and just pick up a bloody suit.
You've got to have it custom made, and it's very hard. You've got to have it tailored, all that kind of stuff. It's really tough.
That's not the only reason, is it? But
that's what kicked up the arse. I don't think I would have been kicked up the arse if that wasn't a thing.
But I think you might have, because I wasn't doing slimming well. I'm determined not to do slimming well this time and try something.
I was very into the idea of calorie counting. I always have been. But anyway, just a little update for you all anyway, and I'll make a university video if you guys would like me to talk about it.
If you guys would be interested in me doing what we eat in a day and things like that.
Food diaries kind of thing,
I watch loads of people who do that, and I really like it, and I can give, calories and things. I'll do it every day, but I'll put it up, we'll put it up once a week for you. I'll show you what we had on the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the calories that was in, that's in the meal. If you'd like to know that, we'll put some pictures up and whatever, but I'll take pictures of all the food for you. And let me know, I'll be happy to do that for you. If you're not interested, that's fine as well, but I think some people might be interested.
Of course they would be subscribed to the channel if they were interested.
Exactly.
One thing I would like to say as well to you all is, obviously, we'll get to the like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah. But if any of you have any, if any of you do any programming or anything and you have resources of that can help with like learning Python or R, which are the two main ones I'm learning, then please let me know, because I'm taking a course on it right now. But any extra resources would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you do reach out, thank you very much for that. Feel free to DM me if you like. I'll link, perhaps I'll link my Instagram and stuff below, and you can DM me if any of you are interested. But thank you so much for watching again, guys.
And if you're feeling that you want to go on a diet and you don't know which plan to do, but it's not a diet. We keep saying diet. It's not. It's a healthy.
It's not even.
It's not even healthy. Well, we do have salads and we do have veg, but not a huge.
It's
not
more
like
normal.
What we used to be on Slimming World.
It's more eating like the 5-plate thing tells you to eat, like having a certain amount of sugar, a certain amount of fat.
We have chicken curry and rice. If we had chicken and curry and rice on Slimming World, we would have to incorporate a salad. I'd be panicking. I'd be putting onions, mushrooms, sweet corn, everything in to bulk it out with veg. Whereas now, if we just literally have chicken chunks in curry and a rice.
And you can have what you want.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I cook it from scratch. Sometimes we have had some ready meals. I'm not going to lie. We have...
The Tesco ones are amazing. Wink, wink.
600 odd calories. It just goes in the microwave and
done in 5 minutes.
Quick and easy. And then I do a nice, I cook a nice evening meal for us.
Something I don't like about traditional diet plans is that they always focus on letting you eat as much as you want of one food section, but completely cutting out the other one. But that's not healthy lifestyle. No. You need to have a balance of everything.
You do.
Like the amount of fat you need to cut out to do Slimming World, for example. Yes, it works, but you cut out the fat, but then you can have low-fat yogurts, which are full of sugar. Yeah. So you're loading up on something else, but then losing something essential. Whereas on something like this, you scan a pack of bacon and you have it as it is. You don't cut the fat off, nothing like that.
It's as it is.
Like sticky bacon,
like 64 calories for two pieces. We were like, oh my god, it's our favourite.
Yeah.
Couldn't have that
and
on
the big thick one,
or any other
and the
diet,
big thick one from where's the place? Tesco. The big thick streaky bacon is like 100 and something for two slices. And
we got middle bacon today because we love it. Middle bacon. We'll have bacon and tomatoes.
With 2 pieces of bread.
The big middle slices, and we got 210 grams each, something like that. It was when I weighed it. Because you always weigh it raw, obviously, because that's when it's heavy and that's when you're going to count it on. And what was the calories in that? 400 and something, was it?
I had 499, I think, 3 slices was.
But
which is excellent. 3 slices of middle bacon.
With a whole tin of tomatoes, which are 100 calories. It's like 500 calories.
Exactly.
We'll have 2 pieces of bread. I won't have no bread. We'll have 2 pieces of bread with that then.
You should, because you love bread with bacon and tomatoes.
Yeah, I just see how many calories I got left.
No, the bread.
We had a chicken curry and rice earlier. We've had a banana. You've had a tangerine.
I'd have a banana, yeah, it's upstairs.
We got calories to pack to crisps and a little bar of chocolate if we want. It haven't got to be a little bar if we don't want to. But I did buy the little, it's enough.
I prefer a big bar personally.
Yeah, well, you've got big bar. You do have bars, don't you? I do have the middle size, I'd say.
Speaking of, I might have a Mars now, actually.
Yeah, I might have a Whisper bar. We got the calories, guys. If we want it, we can have it. Okay.
This is what I'm trying to stress. Yeah, I'm still only having 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
But it's white bread. It's bread you want.
Exactly.
You can buy seeded bread, which you can't have on any other diet.
You can have more bread if you want, but we do still want to be mindful. We don't want white bread with every single meal, because we know as much as we're still going to be in our calories, it is still going to slow the weight down. We're not stupid. We know that.
I think the best way to do it is like cut out the crisps and chocolate if you want an extra piece of bread, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. Just have the crisps or the chocolate, not
cover
the crisps.
Cover the
chocolate.
deficit with something
like
else.
Like if I fancy something really nice and I've had a packet of crisps and I think, oh no, because that's my kryptonite as well now. I think, no, I can't have another packet of crisps. So I'll have a cheese dunker, because I love the ones with the jumbo tubes, and to me, they're giant crisps.
Yeah.
So I'm in my oils
that
then,
is what
because
they
I'm having a snack, 109 calories. I think they're 111.
Pepperonis are my favourite.
And got a good snack with, like tonight.
100
now,
odd calories, like.
Like I said, we got bacon and tomatoes tonight, and tomorrow now we're having one of those melt in the middle fish cakes.
Oh, yum.
With a poached egg on the top, and I'm going to do some nice roasted vegetables to go with that.
And tonight I'm having a big portion of fruity granola with full fat yogurt, because I can, and it's good for you. That's the thing. These things might be high in calories, but they're good for you.
Again, that's
yogurt is so good for you.
You couldn't have the granola.
Exactly.
Or the
yogurt is so good for your stomach because of the live cultures. It helps rethink the bacteria in your stomach. It's so good for you.
I might try a bit of that though.
You will.
Onken is the one he.
Onken is the yogurt I like. It's the only yogurt I would buy. I don't care about the others. I do like natural Greek yogurt as well if you put sugar in it. But that's another thing. I'm having proper sugar in my tea. 3 teaspoons is 45 calories. That's nothing.
So many diets out there which you've got to cut the carbs out. But don't get me wrong, I've done them all, and they all work. I'm not dissing any of them because they do all work.
I can't cut carbs. I just can't.
No, you can't, but I can, because I'm not an huge carb fan anyway. But it works if you have all of it. You've got to have good fats. You've got to have carbs, and you've got to have lots of protein, and that's what we've been doing. I think we've been on it now about 8 days. I think, how many times have you had salad? Twice? And I was only like underneath it.
I'm not forcing myself to eat something I don't want. No. Do you know what I mean?
I have salad a lot more because I do really enjoy salad. Jake's not fussy, so he doesn't have it, and he doesn't have to have it. Whereas on Slimming World, always panicking about the third one. Oh my God, we've got to have something with that. He'd like, oh, I'll have peas, Mama. You can't have peas, Jake. You're not a speed food. And I was always, always panicking, spending a fortune on bloody couple of packs of sugar snap peas and a couple of packs of baby corn.
I'm covering the deficit now with buying ready meals instead, but they are really nice.
Maybe I haven't tried, but twice a week at the most. I cook it all the other times, but if and when I get a part-time job now, then I might have a ready meal every dinner time. So bloody what?
Yeah.
But I'll do a nice fresh meal in the night.
The ones from Tesco's, guys, are beautiful. I've had 2 so far, and they're 3 for £6. So I think I'm going to start sending you £6 to get me 3 for every week.
I'll start showing them the meals if they're interested anyway.
Well, on the next shop.
Yeah, exactly. They'll see them on my next.
The next shop that goes up, yeah.
Exactly. Right, okay then, guys. Bored you enough now again. Just wanted to tell you where we are with our life. We're feeling really good. We're feeling really positive. We're eating what we want within reason. I'll stop eating at 8 o'clock when I do my fasts, and then I start eating again then the following day at 12 o'clock. So I do the 16-8, which is 16 hours intermittent fasting, and you sleep for 8 to 10 of them. Do you know what I mean? No brainer really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And I never ever eat before 11, 12 anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. It's easy for me. And then you eat then in the window within 12. I start eating at 12 and I finish eating at 8. So you can have your calories within that time then.
Yeah.
So to me, it's good I think it's a good way for a big eater, because if you're not hungry, you can't physically eat it. So you can't ram all your calories into that amount of times. Do you know what I mean? So you just have, I mean I can, because I haven't got a huge amount of calories. But you, for instance, you would never be able to put all your calories into that 800 window, that 8-hour window, which is really good. Because you'd have 2 meals and 2 snacks at the most, whereas now you're having your 3 meals plus snacks.
And I've never had 3 meals. I usually have 2.
But
don't
knock it till you try it. It's like I said, I did intermittent fasting a long time ago. Well, about 5 years ago.
I did 5-2 with you, remember?
Oh yeah, we done
the 5-2 was excellent, but it gives you really bad mood swings. So there's a warning about that.
Yeah.
It makes you really moody.
It does. But it's 16-8.
Like we used to rip each other to shreds on the days we were fasting. It was really bad, and that was why my teacher was doing it as well, and she stopped it because of the mood swings as well. So you got to be so careful, because when you're low on energy, you just lash out.
But it works for a lot of people. But I like the 16-8 version much better. Right, guys. guys.
Alright guys, that's everything we wanted to talk to you about anyway. So thank you so much for watching
Little
again.
life update.
Please like, subscribe, comment down below, ring the bell to get notified of any of our future videos.
Thanks
Plenty
so much
more.
for your continued support.
Yes,
as always.
thank you so much. We noticed even
love
in our
each and every
little
one of you.
even in our little gaps of no uploads, we haven't lost any subscribers. People are still there.
Yeah,
People are
thank
still
you so
asking about
much.
it all the time in the shop, watching all the old videos. It means the world to us. You have no idea how much.
We just struggle. Another
How good
thing
it
as well,
is.
it's not even just as busy, it is mainly because of how busy Jake is, but it is also we don't know what to do as well as part of it as well, and it like
I almost feel like I could film a makeup video every day, but I almost feel like would you get bored?
yeah, but like Jake to get, I'll say like, oh, I got a glossy box. He'd say, oh yeah, but Mum, I've just put one of them up. And I'd just say, Jake, I got a shop. He'd say, yeah, but I've just put one of them up. But it's a weekly thing. If it's a weekly thing, it's a weekly thing. Nothing we can do about it. We just worry that we've put a shop and a glossy box, and there's nothing else.
And then there's a shop and a glossy box.
But
Some people are just glossy box channels, so it doesn't really matter.
And if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it, guys. Do that's what we got to remember as well.
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
Only the ones who are interested in it's going to watch it anyway. Like my glossy box, it'll only get 50, 60 views, but I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Just one view and I'm happy, you know.
Likewise.
So whoever's interested, isn't it?
We hope we get more than 60 on this one. Usually our joint videos do pretty well, so I'll be expecting that. Wink, wink. Oh, well, thank you guys so much. Anyway, have a great day.
Thanks,
wherever you
guys.
are. Love
Have
you
a
all.
fabulous day.
Bye.